then the bar's got the problem with you, and then you go to other bars and he tries to like shut you down from the next one. But now where we are with Motormouth doing our own shows and stuff down here, we're fine. We had a good bar. It's a smaller bar, not as big as I'd like, but there's like really good people at Bar 53. It's downtown, right on the water, and like she tells the lady that I do my bookings through, she'll tell me like what days she thinks are the best or whatever. And if I listen to her, to be honest, I've never had a bad show. Kind of tying into like what you said about your buddy there that's owning the bar sponsor.
Yeah. Well, SplitScreen Entertainment is looking to throw a show out down there in the summertime. I got
Kingston?
Yeah, I got family out there that's been itching for me to.
In all honesty, there's not really a scene here in Kingston. There's a scene. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
There's 7,000 rappers in the city, and I think myself, Corey, shout out to Edie Rock, Dirty Doc, who else now? There's Jesse Sincere. I think that's basically about the only Ryan Grant noteworthy, about the only people regularly doing shows. The other rappers just wait for like that mainstream guy to come in with a $10,000 show, you know?
Yeah.
And then they give up their rap money for a 10-minute slot. Then that's why they consider themselves a rapper. You know what I mean? So that's why I say like not much. Like there's like I said, 17 million rappers in Kingston, but there's only like maybe a half a dozen actually working regularly, doing shows and everything else. The other ones are just kind of waiting to be cool for their friends and buy on. So it all depends really of what kind of show you're actually trying to throw. You know what I mean? Like the buy on thing here is really bad. Like I won't even front. I have some of the shows I do here. Like I have artists selling tickets and whatnot, but they're not selling tickets and just giving me the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're either selling tickets, getting $5 off every one, depending on what the total bill is for the cost of the show.
Yeah.
Or if it's like a show that's a little over budget, or we're not going to have enough tickets to sell, we'll give them like 10 tickets, give them 2 or 3 for free for their own pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
these other guys aren't giving out shit.
That's the same with Cindy and I here at SplitScreen. Like if you're on a show with us, I sell all the artists tickets at $5 a pop if I'm selling them at 10. But I stick $15 on the ticket because that is the actual price of the door.
Yeah, because that's what we do here basically. Like our tickets are 15 advance, 20 at the door.
Yeah.
And like unless you're an art, like in all honesty, I'm maybe like 1 or 2 artists in the city that do shows for me here. I don't have them sell tickets anymore because every time they come to sell tickets, there's literally 10 to 20 people coming with them every time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought homie from Oshawa, I'll even say it flat out, big ups to Ghost Squad. Like, when they came down for the fundraiser show that I was doing for the holiday meal box thing that I was doing there at Christmas time, these guys literally came down with like fucking 2 carloads of people all buying tickets. I had artists in there that couldn't sell 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, they're selling tickets like to support rap. So they're telling their homies in Oshawa, yo, I got a show in Kingston, and they have a big enough following and name that those people will actually buy a ticket off them living in a different city and come to a city in Kingston where there's very few artists that can actually sell 10 tickets.
That's why I signed Jurassic Darren. He came to his second show with SplitScreen. He drove 3 hours.
Brought merch.
He brought fucking merchandise. Performed for 15 minutes. And did it all over again.
Every time. Kelsey had me, I guess, I can't remember what the exact thing was. She got short or whatever on the yacht party in Toronto this summer that just passed. So, like, with our connections or whatever between people in the industry, she hit me up and asked me to come up and do a set or whatever. And then, fucking as soon as I got there, I saw Darren already getting in line to, like, or what do you call it, not in the line, the fucking boarding dock or whatever you call it before you go to get on the boat. This dude has, I'm pretty sure, like 10, 15 people with him coming from Oshawa to Toronto to come and see him and support him. So you know if you have him on a show or anybody really in Ghost Squad, you know that you're going to get people coming to see them just because of what they've already done. they've built a following. You know what I mean? Especially Massacre, like heading up that whole team. It's crazy.
Like,
I know the dude, like, literally back in the day, like, when he was first getting going and, like, getting big notoriety, Mass was selling out bars in Oshawa by himself.
Yep.
Like, when he came up with Sean and Elizabeth, the first time I heard him, I looked at Brian and I said, I'm going to get him. Watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to scoop him up. He's going to be in our back pocket. Watch. And it happened.
Yeah, I know, for sure.
He works like a team. Cindy and I have our own vital project coming out. It's called Stand Up. It's for anti-bullying. You can't stop the bullies, but you can stand up to them. And
yeah, I know, for sure.
Hey, JD's, he's the whole heart of that song right now. I left that to him, and I'm like, I want a song done that SplitScreen's gonna promote the video and everything. I want stand up, something to tell people. Shut up and stop.
He'd definitely be the guy to do it.
He is.
Even if it was him and Go Squad doing it, or just him doing it, it'd be good. If it was all of them doing it, it'd be fire.
I left it up.
Did.
Yeah, I left it up to him. We have a 5-year-old daughter has autism, and she suffers hard, and she gets picked on at school and bullied all the time.
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
But I
kick somebody in the nuts.
I tell that to her all the time. I'm like, yo, honey, I'm sorry.
I noticed, honestly, like, the bully shit in rap, you know what I mean? Like, I'll come on and drop something new or be promoting something coming up or whatever, and, like, I'll go through my timeline of toxicity and garbage from other rappers and just people that are crazy. So, like, I've noticed something. The rappers that bully the other rappers are the rappers that aren't even rappers, you know what I mean?
Yep.
They're hobbyists.
Yep.
They have the biggest opinion over everybody, but they post all their music to SoundCloud. They never do shows unless it's like in their own city once a year, twice a year, whatever. But they're the biggest critic on everybody else that's out there busting their ass, going on tours, putting up thousands and thousands of dollars to chase their dream, while these little weasels are just sitting behind their keyboard chirping off at everybody with their Twitter fingers. Oh, your music sucks, all this, that, and the other. And it's like, half these people don't even realize the balls it takes to get on stage, because their whole perception of being a rapper is, well, I perform in my own city for my 10 friends and my girlfriend, and they all think I'm dope. You know, so like, go take that attitude to it. And not even, like, some of those guys that I'm even speaking on, they might do like 3 to 5 out-of-town shows a year, but in all honesty, you're not a rapper. You're just somebody that does this for a pastime. It's not your career. Try going on the road, 10, 15 days at a time with only a couple days off, going to places you've maybe only been once or never, and then performing for a whole crew of new people and seeing what an actual hip-hop scene is like outside of Ontario, where it's close to terrible. You know what I mean? Like, go out to Vancouver and perform in Mission at a show, even where you're the opener and not the headliner, let's say, and try to have that type of attitude with other rappers when you're performing for 100 strangers that you've never met.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those type of rappers are now singing Miley Cyrus, making auto-tune tracks. I hate that holy shit.
Yes, I do, and I even see it as a promoter. Like, if you haven't been on the scene for like 15, 20 years and you don't have like fucking $30,000 in your briefcase, you ain't doing fucking nothing. But everybody's
just like it was
frowning
here
on
when
it.
Dirty Doc was with Motormouth. Me and Dirty Doc owned Kingston for 3 years straight. Probably spending on the low end at least 5 racks every 60 days bringing a big ticket show to Kingston.
Nice.
We had everybody eating out of the palm of our hands.
Yeah.
And then a rich kid from out of town, I'm not going to give up any promo or whatever for them, but another promotion company from out of town wheeled into Kingston with a black credit card that could buy any show we wanted, and then our own people stopped supporting our shows. And then would have the nerve to bitch at us, well, why are you guys bringing shows back here like Obi Trice and Hercules and this, that, and the other? And it's like, well, why would we risk going homeless? Because this other company now has, say, Riff Raff coming to the city, and all the kids want to go see Riff Raff more than they want to go see rap.
Yeah,
They're not about the rap, they're about the entertainment value now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And we just couldn't compete with that. And that's why Kingston, now 3-4 years later, and you'll even see it over the last year, very not often gets a big show anymore. And it's still from the other company that comes here. God bless them. I love it that they're rich and can gamble with their money and take losses hand over fist and act like everything's cool behind the scenes. I'm not in this to lose money.
Nope.
You know what I mean? But the fact is that those shows were coming every single month for 2 years straight, and then started tapering off, and then tapering off, then came back. You know, and now they might be doing 2 to 3 shows here a year now. Just because the Kingston scene, bringing it back to you wanting to do a show here, has been so pillaged by garbage and just awful like, not garbage as in like the acts, but the way that it's been, the way that they went about doing it,
Yeah.
they turned the scene into garbage because they just pillaged everybody that's a hip hop fan or a rapper in the city.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean? Like, I heard a thing back about the Tech 9 thing. People were paying the same company upwards of $1,200 to open for Tech 9 for 15 minutes.
wow.
What the hell is that
What
going
the
to do
fuck
for
is-
you? This is
Yeah,
coming
nothing.
from somebody that's opened in the last, like, 3-4 years between doc stuff and going to do my own stuff over the last 3 or 4, whatever it is now. I guess it's 3. This will be my 5th album. I just put out my 5th album in 3 years, yeah. So, but my point is, there's no benefit to paying exuberant amounts of money to open for anybody. They don't care. Like, I can say they don't care. They might be like, oh, that guy was dope, but 90% of the time, they're not even going to see you rap. They don't remember your name. They usually don't want to take a picture for you. Or they're going to come up to you and be like, hey man, I thought your set was really great and it was good, and then they're going to go backstage to people that are doing their tour support, like me or whoever, and be like, yeah, I just told that kid his set was awesome. Fuck, was it garbage?
Yeah.
But they're so brainwashed to thinking that's the way to get famous and pop and get on, that they got to go, you know, I got to sell 30 tickets at $30 a pop, and that's not how you do it at all. You
No.
just make it something else rich.
And I say the same thing to everybody and every artist that SplitScreen works with. If you see something that SplitScreen is doing wrong, come talk to us. Criticism
No, 100%.
criticism is not always bad, but you don't gotta be an asshole about it. You know what
No,
I mean?
exactly. Like, that's what I feel with the pay-to-play stuff. Everybody's got their opinions on pay-to-play.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, nothing in life is free except death and taxes.
Yep.
So, if you're doing a low-budget show, like just an underground scene show in your local community with your own label, da-da-da-da-da, you're looking to pay a DJ, might have to pay a little something at the bar, but 9 out of 10 times the bar's free, because what person is going to agree to do a show at a bar that they've got to pay for when you're bringing a crowd of people in that's going to make $3,000 to $5,000 that night in alcohol sales? Why would I pay you rental for the bar?
Exactly.
I'll keep the door, you keep the liquor sales.
That's what
Seems simple. But at the end of the day, the difference between the promotion company is those small type of shows, I hope no promoter is going to go ask these people, sell 20 tickets for me at 15 a piece, or, you know, or if they're going to do that, be like, sell 20 tickets for me, $15 a piece, you keep 50% of the sales, the company gets 50% of the sales, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're building up a following, you're all making money together, da-da-da-da-da. Where these big ticket show come in, and it's like, you know, $10,000, $8,000, $12,000 for a show. Every motherfucker that's opening for that headline artist clearly needs to sell some sort of ticket commitment, other than, unless they're an opening artist that is just as big as the headliner, or have proven that, you know. Whereas, like, if I was to get an offer to be like, oh, you're going to get a chance to open for 50 cents. Okay, well, cool. I can bring out, you know, maybe 100 people by myself in a good city that I've been to multiple times before, or that area.
Yeah.
But that ain't shit when the guy that bought the ticket to bring 50 in is like $500,000 for a 2-hour show.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm going to have to sell like 50 tickets at $50 a piece or whatever the cost is.
Yep.
That kind of stuff's okay, but I think the line gets blurred when people can't decipher who's being greedy and who's just trying to like support the scene and break even and keep things moving.
Yep.
I think that's all it boils down to. If
And
people started using their heads a bit more, they wouldn't be so cranky all the time.
how SplitScreen started off is if you brought 10 friends with you,
Yeah.
I'd throw you $50 out of the till.
100%, yeah.
Square at the door.
Sick deal.
If you brought 10 friends with you, I'd throw you $50. Especially if it was just a door event. I wasn't selling tickets and stuff like that. That's how I work.
last year was.
Is you come to my show, you're on the stage, you bring 10 friends with you, I'll hand you $50.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like, it's not a hard thing. That's like, I don't know. The whole ticket thing, it just kind of blows my mind because I find a lot of people don't think they should have to sell tickets. And because, you know, like I said earlier, their girlfriend and 10 of their buddies think they're cool.
Yeah.
But when it comes time to sell 10 tickets, their 10 buddies want the tickets for free.
Yep.
Ergo, that means you have no friends. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or not no friends. You have no support or anything. They're just telling you you're good because that's what you want to hear.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like, unless you know, you've been on tour a few times, you got some albums pressed, people can go online and buy something for, like, from your brand. Like, you have to be somewhat at least established before you can just go and start expecting free everything. You know what I mean?
Yep,
like,
yep.
if you do 3 shows a year at my level, let's say even, if you do 3 shows a year at my level outside of your own city, then I hope to Christ people would not pay me. You know, I hope they would literally be like, you know what, I'm not going to book you because you're not worth this money. You're not active enough. Nobody knows who you are. You know, blah, 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 blah. But you go and ask somebody else that does 3 shows a year, has nothing to even buy on the internet or a brand to back them up. They'll literally get mouthy with promoters when they're like, oh yeah, I'll come open for so-and-so, but I'm going to need $200 in my hotel paid for the night.
Yeah,
Why in the fuck would I give you $200 so you can continue lying to your girlfriend and your buddies that you're a rapper?
That's craziness. I'm throwing a
It
poll
doesn't
up.
make any sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm throwing a poll up tonight. There's an artist. I'm not going to say anything on video at the moment, but there's an artist that I was, that sent me a message. He wants me to bring him in from the States, pay $1,200, but I never heard of him.
Yeah, that sounds pretty crazy, because at $1,200, they're either stupid and don't know about exchange rates and, like, how that actually works.
Yeah.
But, like, $1,200, you're looking at, like, I would say close to 17 with the exchange.
Yep.
And you got a rider and everything on top of it.
Yep. And
So then you're at $2K.
Yep.
And you personally don't even know who this guy is, and you've
Exactly.
never heard of him.
Exactly.
Kind of sounds like you're shooting yourself in the head.
That's why I'm throwing a poll up, because I'm going to see how many of the followers that SplitScreen has that are interested. Because if not, I'm not even jumping on it. But yeah, he sent me a message. I think
I
at
wouldn't
midnight.
jump on it at all, because it just sounds stupid.
Yeah?
It sounds stupid.
That artist.
I have tons of friends. Like, I'm very heavily fucked with New York, like, rappers and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where Bangham's from.
Yeah.
Like, he's deported living out in Trinidad now. Got some trouble being too loyal to 50 and everything, and some other things tied to it. But he's from out there. Status 631's from out there. Freaky Taw's from out there. Freaky Taw's son from the Lost Boys. Bangham's son's even rapping out there. Taw Banks, he just dropped a new song too. That actually, hold up, I need everybody to go support this little. He's only like 17, I think. He just dropped his second professional video called "In My Bag." Taw Banks, go check that out. That kid, if he sticks at it, he's going to be a problem and be big.
send me his link, and I will throw it out there tonight as well.
No, I definitely will, for sure. But yeah, my whole point of that New York thing was, like, those guys that, like, I mess around with out there, and, like, BK, I don't know if you remember Puff Daddy's Making the Band.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
He was the guy that, like, refused to walk across the bridge to get Puffy cheesecake, and, like,
All right.
Puffy wanted these guys to, like, sign contracts for anything that was recorded or made on the show. They sign away all rights and, like, royalties and everything, and it becomes property of Puff.
Yeah.
The BK was like, fuck you. But these guys, though, literally know what it's like. They know that, like, yeah, they're well known all over the States and everything, but, like, with the interest rate or the exchange rate like it is in Canada,
Yeah.
you damn, like, unless you can promise me that you're going to draw in 300 to 500 people, the most you're ever going to get out of me is like 500 Americans. That's going to be running me like $800-900 Canadian.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So if you can't bring me at least 300 people, then it's not worth my time, and it's not worth my hassle to put the show together. By the time the show's all done and the bills are paid and everything, the overhead's taken care of. I literally just busted my balls for 90 days to make, what, a couple $100?
Yeah, exactly, buddy.
I could literally go on the internet right now and open my inbox and just pick a random rapper from somewhere that wants a feature and get $200. And it would take me an hour to make it.
Yep. Well,
You know what I mean? So I'm definitely not going to work for 90 days risking my money when I can make the same amount of profit doing like 95% less work.
Yep. And actually, speaking on features, in a couple months, I'm going to be starting another project. I would like to throw you on the project. I'm not going to say anything on camera because, yeah, I have a lot.
Yeah. No, we can work something out. We can work something out for sure.
Because I would like to get you and my team on a flight track together. I think it'd be dope.
Word up. Yeah, no, we can figure it. I got that other thing with you guys in April, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Still?
Yes,
What-
he's
what
good.
was- oh, yeah.
The Golden Mic competition. You're going to be judging the Golden Mic.
Yeah. I got that in my other calendar out in my living room. I'm in my studio right now, so I couldn't see.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we can work something out around then. If you've got an idea around that time, get it to me like maybe a week beforehand.
All right.
You can either record it in my studio or I can record it up in Oshawa, because I know JD goes to Soundstream with William Shaw, with Champagne, so I could probably just wheel over there and jump in quick and knock it in.
Champagne's actually sponsoring the Golden Mic as well.
Oh, word up. Send me your poster when it's done with all the names on it or whatever, and I'll put it through the Motormouth cycler on the Motormouth Entertainment label page, so it just goes into rotation.
All right, big guy. All right, for sure. But I'm going to end this conversation. Since we've been on the phone for quite some time, I'm not going to tie you up on your day.
Yeah, I get stoned and talk a lot. Sorry, bro.
No, hey, I do the same. Hey, it doesn't bother me. If you're ever bored, holler at me. Because I'm always sitting here getting high doing nothing, right? Fuck.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me, guys, and looking forward to seeing everybody March 20th.
Yeah, I'll see you sooner, by the way. But yeah.
Oh yeah, on the Prada tour there.
Yeah, bro.
Every doc has been added to that too, by the way. So like the people that don't know that yet, I have a video up on my wall.
Yeah,
we will share it.
1 or 2 posts down or whatever. But you're literally getting like, and it's all the tickets are all the same price because there was a driving problem or whatever, and we ended up confuffling things to get them rearranged, and it ended up working out in like the fans' favor, like big time, because it's basically going to be a triple threat of death at this show, and it's affordable for everybody to come to.
I was going to bring Dirty Doc out here last year for the Golden Mic, but the only issue is, again, financial, with SplitScreen being a small business.
No worries. I'm sure you might see him sooner or later anyway.
Yeah, I'll see him on the show, and then I'm gonna hang up with him. I met him through my sister Jennifer. I guess she knows him. I don't know how, but I guess she knows him, and she's had us up on Facebook and stuff like that. So.
Jen, what's her last name?
Yardley.
Jen, I can't remember. It was back when we had. It was back when we were going to the Ghost Rider tour in 2016. I don't think it was I think it was Whitmore for some reason.
Well,
I can't remember what the last name was.
I used to hang out up in Kingston, up in the Heights there. Hey, my family's up there. All the Coopers are up there, right? So.
Oh, word. Yeah, I'm not around the Heights that much. I'm in like the central condo Kingston Center area.
Nice.
I'm watching it on all the people below that look like ants from up here.
All right, bro.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for having me. We'll talk soon.
All right, bro. See you soon.
Rock and
Easy.
roll. See ya.
That was. Yo, guys, what's going on? Yeah, that's Stax Scott. That was an amazing interview. Thank you, Stax. Again, shout out to my team. Shout out to Prada. See you on the tour. Shout out to SplitScreen. I'm gonna end this because my video team is going to love this editing job. I love you guys. See you soon. Holler SplitScreen Entertainment and SplitScreen Photography. See you soon.